I think every year that we've done this the last 3 or 4 years, the goals are kind of the same. I mean, we want to put ourselves in a position throughout the regular season to host the conference championship and the conference tournament, and certainly give ourselves the best chance that we possibly can to win the conference championship and get the automatic bid to the regionals. We've been fortunate. 2 years ago, we were able to do that. Last year, we were able to host the conference tournament, but weren't able to follow through and win the tournament championship and get the automatic bid, and had to work to earn our berth, which we were fortunate to do. But I think that's ultimately it, is to find a way to get to the postseason, the NCAA postseason, year in, year out. That's kind of been our expectation the last 3 to 4 seasons. We've been 50-50 as far as the results have gone, but moving forward, that's always going to be what we're going to push forward, strive for in our recruiting processes, and certainly throughout the season, is to try and make sure that we put a team on the field that's capable of getting to the NCAA tournament. And then, obviously, having the chance to taste the World Series once in the last 2 years is pretty special. So certainly we can put that on the continued list of things to do throughout the season. But it starts with getting yourself in a position to win the conference championship, and trying to secure the league's automatic berth. And certainly it's a pretty formidable task with the conference that we play in. Well, year in and year out, I mean, our conference schedule is an 18-game grind. I mean, you got to come prepared to play every single day. We have 9 schools that we compete against every year that, can beat a lot of teams, if not anybody in the country. We certainly have some of the best programs in the country year in and year out. They prove that. And then even some of the teams that maybe not be as well known nationally are certainly starting to make themselves a little bit more well known, at least locally and around the region. Our conference just continues to get stronger every year, and it's just a grind. It's the most. I think it's the SEC of Division III baseball. I'm sure that some other conferences would argue with me on that one, but every time that we go out on the field against a CAC opponent is a tough, grinded out type game. Our non-conference schedule is going to be a lot tougher this year. We've certainly added some opponents intentionally and unintentionally with some of these tournaments that we're going to. Getting to play Hopkins for the first time since I've been here at Frostburg. Getting to play Cortland for the first time in the regular season. And are obviously 2 formidable opponents that are in and out of the top 25, if not right at the top of the rankings every year. Some of the schools that we're going to play this year down in North Carolina are new for us. We get to play Ferrum again, but we get to play a couple of the NJAC schools in Rutgers, Newark, and Montclair State. So that conference is obviously very formidable every year. And then the schools that we play every year, like La Roche, W&J, Shenandoah, Marietta, obviously those are schools that are in and out of the top 25, been in the regionals tons of times in the last 10 years. So certainly having a non-conference schedule like that certainly helps us get prepared for our conference season, and certainly hopefully on into the NCAA postseason. I think first and foremost, coming off of last year, going into this year, we've got to play better team defense. We really struggled at times defensively last year. It's certainly an emphasis that we put on in recruiting, and certainly everything that we did in the fall leading up to our preseason here now. And we got to do a better job of just making sure that we help our pitchers throw as few pitches as possible, make the routine plays, and make sure that our pitchers have a chance to go deep into ball games, because they don't have to throw extra pitches to get extra outs, causing their pitch count to go up. So I think anything that we can do to help our pitching staff be more efficient, that's what we need to do, and that starts with playing good defense in the infield, and certainly making plays in the outfield. But really, the infield defense is got to be the focus, and we think that that's something that we've improved upon. Still needs some work, but it's something that we definitely focused on and put a lot of emphasis on in our recruiting and sort of our preseason workouts and things like that.